are the knowledge partner for RKY Raptar Agri-Business Incubation Centers in the southern part of the country, and we are promoting 200 plus agri-startups, and the part of this promoting agri-startup ecosystem and also creating awareness among the large number of stakeholders. We are having the Saturday webinar series, and every week we are having different topics. This week we are sharing our own startups experiences, and those who are first time joining and they are not aware about much about our incubation center and RKV Raptar other activities, you can log on to our website and you can see manage.gov.in. There you can go incubation. Straight away it takes to incubation website, ca.manage.gov.in. And those who want any more information also, you can write to us. And straight away we'll go for the presentation now. Dr. Sagar, you can introduce the our startups and
good morning, one and all. So, as you are aware that Indian agriculture sector is getting transformed, and
Sagar unmute.
Good morning, one and all. As you are aware that Indian agriculture
automatically
it's going on mute. So Indian agriculture sector is getting revamped, it is getting transformed, and the major contribution is coming from the Indian agri-startups, and there are innovative brains who are working on it. So these people are exhibiting a bit of more extraordinary caliber and enthusiasm towards taking up the leap and showing the courage to address the core issues in agriculture, so that the sustainability issue is getting addressed in the agriculture. So some of our startups who were part of the first cohort of RKVY Raftar program, Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, under that there is a component of innovation and entrepreneurship. So under this particular component, startups from Manage were recognized and they got grant in aid as well as support from the Ministry of Agriculture too. So few of them will be discussing today, and they will be sharing their experiences, and they will be telling how did their journey start, what are the problems they faced, and how did they overcome over those problems, what are the key takeaways for the aspiring entrepreneurs. So all these points will be discussed during the session. So with us today we have Mr. Tarang Patel from Intake Harness. He has come up with an innovative technology to control the irrigation system. Then we have with us Mr. Durga Prasad Mishra from Prakriti O Prakritik Consumer Products Private Limited. He is into FMCG products. We have Mr. Dhaval K. Popat from JDP Superfoods. He is working on innovative food products. Then we have Mr. Satyadev from AVI Farmers. They are working with large number of farmers and FPOs and coming up with the organic products through retail chains. And then we have Mr. Sangappa from SPA CPT Private Limited. He himself is an innovator. He has come up with innovative machineries and technologies, and he will be also sharing. These all startups will be sharing their journey and experiences while they were doing their business. So to start with, I request Mr. Tarang Patel from Intake Harness to briefly tell how did he start, what was his experience, what was the crucial turning point for him to take up this initiative, and key learnings during the process. Mr. Tarang Patel.
Thank you, Dr. Sagar, and it's an honor and a pleasure to be here and addressing you all and sharing our journey till now. So basically, the idea for me was, of course, I started my career in service as a job, but there was always this thought at the back of the mind where I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but more importantly, I wanted to have a business which started from an idea and taking the idea all the way to commercialization or to the market. So I was on the lookout of such kind of idea. So basically, I was identifying problems where a solution could be, looked at. So what happened is once one of my stray visits to my native, I was visiting my cousin who's a farmer having a 5-acre land, having his own water source and a pump. And I was looking at the kind of efforts he was putting in simply to irrigate the farm because of the power conditions and water conditions there. So, and he was, like really irritated, and he said that let's have some solution for this. So that's where we actually started thinking on a situation where we could irrigate the land with a technology or a device which could have the intelligence to respond to these disruptions, which are basically temporary in nature, like temporary non-availability of power, voltage, current, so on and so forth. So we identified these parameters, and we started thinking on how we could eliminate human intervention in pump operation. So that's how we got our idea and started working on that. We also, at the same time, looked at if any IP could be created, and we reached out to NRDC, where they did the preliminary evaluation, and then took it up for the patenting process from their side as well. So that's how we came across our idea, and my idea had been to be in business with something unique. So that's the approach that I had.
Mr. Tarang, can you more elaborate what product is it? How does it work? What does the utility it has?
Yes. So basically, during our primary data, which were basically talking to a lot of farmers, we identified the components which affected the functioning of the pump. So fundamentally, power and water. And if the power is there, then further three parameters of voltage, current, and phase. These are the factors holistically which directly affect the functioning of the pump. So we developed a device which would sense these parameters on a continual basis with an intelligence or ability for the controller to take decision either to stop or restart the pump, and also stop the pump on attainment of time. So to give you a small example quickly, if the farmer needs to irrigate his farm for say 4 hours, then all he will do today, it is given on time to our device, which is connected to the starter of the pump, and given off time. So 12 to 4 is an example that we'll take. So apart from daily starting the pump at 12 and switching out at 4 without human intervention, the intelligent part or the patented part is that suppose it starts at 12 and there's power loss at 1, so everything will shut down. But if the power resumes, say at 1:30, then the controller will initialize and restart the pump on its own, keep it running till 4:30, and then switch it off as well. So the program time is delivered, and there is no human intervention, bringing a lot of relief to the farmer from the daily operation of the pump for irrigation. So that's the working of the product that we have fundamentally.
Thank you, Mr. Tarang. We will again come back to you with further queries. Now I request Mr. Dhaval to share his experience, share how did he start the business, and briefly tell what products he is involved into. Mr. Dhaval?
Yeah, very good morning to everyone. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. We are hearing. Please go ahead.
We are able to hear you.
Yeah. So thank you so much for this session. I'm hearing my voice. Hello.
It's clear. It's clear audio.
Okay. So to start with, getting selected for the idea in RKBY was really reassuring for the idea we are working on. So the idea what we are working right now, the idea in which we are working right now is giving a platform to the farmer. So how we can process how we can produce, and how we can get the rating which is higher than the market.
Mr. Dhaval, there is an echo is coming. Just put off mic and again on.
Hello.
Yeah, it is better. You can keep the video off and you can speak. I guess that will be better. So bandwidth will be better.
Hello.
Dhaval, can you hear us?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
You can start talking. You can keep the video off so that there will be better bandwidth.
Okay. Hello.
I guess there is some disturbance at the end of Mr. Dhaval. Dhaval, we will come back to you. Meanwhile, you can sort it out the issue. Now we will move towards Mr. Satyadev. Mr. Satyadev, can you hear us?
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Satyadev.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Yes. So Mr. Satyadev, can you please tell us how did you start your business? What was the motive behind starting it, and what are all the activities that you are involved into?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Good morning, everyone. I'll just brief you about this entire operation, what has been journey and all those things. I'll be using the 5 questions. This resound is coming. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. The 5 basic points given in the questions. I'll be using those questions to just share this. Hello.
Mr. Satyadev, you can continue. I request others to kindly keep it on mute.
Yeah, I'll continue, but it is very disturbing. Okay. The first thing is that the journey with RKVY and Raptor, it has been very so good and so excellent opportunity for us, like Abi Farmers LLP. And this entire 1 year, the lot of learnings, not only from the classroom session, but also in terms of funds, networking with other people who are having social enterprises and startups. This was very useful, and in many ways it was useful for us, especially Abi Farmers LLP. The recent one trench of Abi Farmers LLP from this project also, it came in a very right time, and I will just explain in the last slide of the as part of the scale-up program how it was useful and all those things. But to give you 1 minute brief of what Abi Farmers LLP is, that Abi Farmers LLP is the national marketing federation of organic and natural farmers across the country. So we started with before we were part of this the program. We started with only one state, Telangana. Now we could expand it to currently 6 states, and another 4 states are in different phases of the thing. And we covered about some 15 farmer producer organizations who are working on organic and natural products. Currently, we have about 9 categories covering about 120 products. 9 categories include the product images also at the end: pulses, cereals, and cold pressed oils. Major item is this millets and millet based the powders and grains. Fifth one is the sweeteners, all the wild forest honey. Sixth one is the nuts. Seventh one is mixes, and eighth one is the hello. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
you are
please go
audible.
ahead. Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah. The ninth one is the healthy snacks. Our and all those things. Once this materialized also, so we started initially with 18 products. Now we could reach to 120 products within this span of 1.5 year, and registered 4 brands. The 4 brands are Green Royal, exclusively for organic certified products, for natural products, that is the ingrains. Third one is quick make, that is the instant mixes thing, and fourth one is the Me Too's, that is for healthy snacks purpose. So this is what in terms of progress, I can say that the program was not only useful in terms of getting the connectivity, as well as the moral that is required for the entrepreneur in the beginning and the mid stage of getting into the all the putting the systems in place, and that way it gave us the recognitions that we require, confidence and strength that is required. We could get through this program. That much I can confident it as. The second point is, what is the single most important factor in for the startup to succeed is within this 3 years of entire work, I can confidently say identification of proper market segment and getting the customers is the single most important factor. All other systems that are there, that will be useful to strengthen and enhancing this whatever I'm talking about the end thing, because we are working with the farmers as well as one customer and the consumers as well as one customer. So we are working with the two different type of set of things. So farmers, we need to feel that we are the best possible option for them, and customers also we are the best possible option. So we worked and researched on customers that are they are facing, and also we realized that there are 3 points at present with regard to the organic and natural products being used by the that thing. The price premium attached to the organic and natural items are very high. So the range is between 50% to 300% when compared to the conventional things that we wanted to address. Second one is the traceability of the organic products. One is that, so where this is coming from, who is cultivating, whether it is proper or not, consumers are not aware. The third one is when people are talking about organic and natural products, exactly whether it is any chemical, what are the details of products and all. So these are the 3 things we are just addressing in our new revamped branding things. So thanks to the manager also, because of this thing, we also simultaneously revamped our entire branding strategy and new logos and designs. Logos and designs, everything. So we revamped, and even this and just expanded to the phase 2 level. And the last point, I'll just explain what all we have done with that thing. So that is the thing. So problems related to COVID is initially first 3 so tough for us, because we have the customers demand and we didn't have the enough stocks with us. That's essentially because of the 2 reasons. One is that time we didn't have enough working capital to store the items from the farmers and all those things. Second one is although we could mobilize some funds, also the getting and the supply chain has become the major issue in the initial period. So transportation of the items and gradually now we could streamline all those things, and now we are just keeping the enough stocks to meet our customers' requirements. Yeah. Now even this type of situation also, we can just take care of this type of pandemic situation as of this time. So coming to this market fluctuations, it's a promising market, because our entire focus in the initial period was to strengthen our sourcing thing. We didn't keep much focus on this strengthening our customer end and marketplace. That has created some sort of slow in terms of reaching the market. And now soon we realize that it's not only the source of the commodity that is important. At the same time, we have to work on the market linkages and direct consumers. In that case, neither we have aggressively worked with this different direct appointments as well as companies, and we online presence also we engaged through that. We could get the more customers on board. At present, we have about some 16 retail stores in Hyderabad as well as about 1,000 direct customers we are supplying. Despite of this thing, there is some demand fluctuations and projections for the
Please unmute, Mr. Sati.
Yeah. So scalability issues. This is the important point I wanted to share here. This is what we could. This is what we could benefit the maximum through the managed program. What happened is that to give the example of our model is unique in the entire country, and this is one of the type of company which is offering directly 50% profit sharing directly to the farmers. So in our company, even the the shareholders or the investors also will not go 50%. So investors will get only 33% of the profit, whereas the farmers, without having any stakes in the company, they will straight away will get 50% based on the procurement they are providing to us. That is the unique model. So we have taken this as a hybrid model of Amul, where the entire stakes will be shared with the farmers. Here we have added the both the investors as well as the team members as the stakeholders in the entire situation, so that our team members also will get 17% of the profit as part of the performance incentives. That's how it is a design. Because of this thing, the initial plan of getting the more funds through the investors, we could not mobilize. The activity got a little bit delayed, and because we could not stop these operations, we went into different difficult phase. But so once we got the part of the scale of the support from the managed 6 lakh, so we got the enough the support, and and based on that thing, we approached the different people and shared about this. We have been selected, and we got even this the fund from this the managed and this RIFTAR program. Then that's where we could mobilize some funds and for the scale up of operation. Currently, we some 4 to 5 lakhs a month. Now, we just established the warehouse machinery and all those things. We are revamped the entire our brand and all those things, as I told you before. And now we are in a position to produce or pack about some 50 lakhs worth of goods in a month. That is the scale now we have reached, and tomorrow we are going to launch. And so this is my open so a request and a invitation to all of you. Because of the corona, we are not making it as a big inauguration, but so anybody just can come, and I just come see our warehouse. This is the request. And now from 5 lakhs to the 50 lakhs is this our scale up, and that is a 10 times compared to this thing. In addition to this thing, what we have done is that earlier we were depending on this small e-commerce operations and Instamojo service for our orders, online orders. Now we have started online marketplace software development, and this is expected by November end. Directly can have the hybrid model of this app as well as the website, where consumers as well as the retail shops across the country, they can order. So depending on these things. Now our focusing on this Hyderabad, we have just stabilized these operations, and we are planning for the Delhi and Mumbai in this phased manner. Also operations are prepared started, and a couple of organic also they are just given the orders, and now after 1 month we have to fulfill that all those orders. So this is our phase now where we have just worked on this technology for so integrating our technology to enhance our scalability of operations and the machinery and all those things for the production capacity. And earlier we were having the two we have about some 15 FPOs. Even for that thing also, we are collaborating with the Napanta, so technology platform to reach out to the all FPOs as well as to create the database at the FPO level as well as ABI level. So that in each FPO wise, we are going to have the database of all the FPOs, the sourcing details, and all this which we are going to use in all our branding and label, so that the customers will be able to know the initial 2 points of one is the traceability thing as well as the chemical pesticide free report. We are incorporating in the QR code, and we are going to do it from so December 1st onwards. This is the deadline we have kept for this our new and revised branding. So that is all from my side. If I'm just missed out any points, you can just ask me. Thank you.
Mr. Satyadev, we will come back to you again for further queries. Thanks
Okay.
for the brief detailed introduction. Now moving further,
Right.
I request Mr. Dhaval. Dhaval, are you there? Yeah. Mr. Dhaval, kindly share how did you start your business? What is it that you are involved in?
Gopichan.
Yeah. Can't more Satyan has said that the problems, what their problems, what is there in good about direct farmer group, how higher in any type of business model as you want, for example, consumer model or directly B2B model or B2B to business to consumer model. So what we have done different is giving an opportunity for farmers to
Sir, not
get
clear, sir.
commodity ready, and then hello.
Network is not clear, not audible.
Still not audible. Hello.
Yeah, now we can, we'll try again. You can try. You if you are making through phone, no, you keep it nearby and you try. Yeah.
Am I still not audible?
Yeah. Now go ahead again. Yeah. Carry on.
Yeah. Am I clear now?
Yeah. Now it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So so I'll start again. Could not agree more on Satyadev ji. The problems he is solving. These are the real problems in the field. Farmers should get better opportunities to sell their produce at a better margins what they sell in the open market. So to address this problem, what we have done differently is giving them a platform to process their food in the farms, and semi-processing can be easily done in the farms. So how to label it, how to process it is what we do, and then sell it in the platforms like IndiaMart, on our own platform, and the commodities what we have selected are specific herbs and oil seeds. So so farmers get a good return on investment compared to vegetables or fruit crops. So I have, since I'm not able to share the screen right now, I'll put a drive link in the chat so that you can see our product portfolio, where where we have categorized, where we have focused on 4 categories. One is the common commodity, what all we consume.
The second one is the high protein segment where we have introduced some Indian supplements where we also have protein supplements. The third category is the detox category where with the herbs we have made different infusions of teas, coffees, and etc. So all this when combined together, it's around 44 SKUs what we have right now with us. Uh, so so this gives us an opportunity to sell it in the open market, to sell it in the B2B market, to sell it directly to the consumer. So right now, because of the COVID, we were facing a lot of issues in terms of supply chain to I mean in terms of getting that produce at a price which is feasible for us to sell it directly to the to have a distributor, to have a retailer, and directly to the consumer. So our markups were reduced significantly in this. So, to address this problem, we have focused more on our B2B portal since last 6 months. So it has given us very encouraging results in the last 3 months because with India Mart we are clocking around 6 to 7 lakh rupees sales per month. So it's been a paradigm shift in terms of the model we used to operate before and the model we are operating right now. So COVID has really changed our mindset and the way we have engaged with our farmers. Right now, to boost the demand, we have also onboarded Elastic Run, which is a company funded by Microsoft. They are now one of our major consumers because they also deal in the rural market and they are in the need of FMCG products. So we give them commodity, we give them our FMCG products so that we have got entire control on what product we can supply, what product we can source from the farmers. Uh, uh, so, uh, um, Hello.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Super. So, so these are the few developments which are happening in the last few months. And for the new entrepreneurs, I can say, or from the entrepreneurs who are working in tier 2 cities or tier 3 cities, focus on. Make the complete validation of your idea. See, because working in this space, working in the organic space, working in the space where you are directly involved with farmers, convincing them is not an easy job. Getting them on board is not an easy job. Uh, you have to be very clear on your payment terms. How are you going to pay them? Who are the players you are going to involve? So it is all a very important part of the supply chain because once one parameter you miss because see the packaging has to be done again because you are not going to accept it the customer is not going to accept the same quality what you get at the farm. It has to be reprocessed, it has to be repacked. You need to figure out right partners for you. And I'm very happy to share this that Easy Krishi, we are also working with Easy Krishi for millets. So Easy Krishi is also incubated and managed. So you can work with the, startups you know in the group. Manage has really helped us to get in touch with all the startups, and you can easily find who are in your similar field. Take help from them. What value they can add to your startup. So collaboration is the key. Collaboration in the beginning is the key because they will know exactly what problems they solve, and you will also have a different viewpoint on their problems. Collaboration, persistence for your problem. Yeah, keep that commodities in focus. Keep that farmer group in focus. Don't leave them. Stay in touch with them. They will products or they can create a different market altogether for you. So staying in the market really helps. See, this day clocking 6 to 7 lakh per month has come after 2 years. We are in the market since last 2.5 years, but we're unable to move from 2 lakhs to 7 lakhs. So we were stuck to that number. But now because of COVID, this B2B opportunity has given really an encouraging result to us. And portals like India Mart, portals like I mean, Shopify for B2C things. You can easily, I mean, they are great platforms to use. Any other detail which I can share, Sagar sir?
We will come back to you again for more details and more information.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhaval. Now I request Mr. Durga Prasad to share how he started his journey, what was his experience, and what actually the business he is involved in. Mr. Durga Prasad.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Everybody talk about COVID. I am going through COVID. So it's a very tough time.
We are fortunate that despite of being affected with Mr. Durga Prasad had made it to come here and share his views so that other startups, other aspiring startups, the stakeholders can benefit from the experiences. So we are thankful for Mr. Durga Prasad to come join the session. With your ease and convenience, you can share, sir.
With reference to my journey with POP, my throat infection is still exists, so it will be very tough. Still, I'll try. Okay. Now, with reference to my experience, I'll tell you POP. POP basically, when we thought of about my, I was in a pretty good job with the job, but my previous experience times failure with businesses, time businesses, what I have started.
You please a little loud, it's not audible.
Yeah. 1 second. Is it audible now, sir? Is it audible now?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So with my previous experiences, 2-time failure during my graduation label, when I was in graduation, I was in a part-time business. But that was a complete failure. Okay. So, but in the back of my mind, it was there that to start something in future days. So in the meanwhile, I worked for NIS Sparta. It's a leading training company from Reliance. And then after I joined one of the leading retail company, which was into health and nutrition. I worked there for around 11 years. So basically I was a regional manager there. Then suddenly one company came. It was in Hyderabad. They have given me a position as a country head in Nairobi. That was like Ebola was the major crisis happened there. Then entirely the total backbone of the company has collapsed, and which forced me to think beyond. Now it is a high time. Don't rely on any company for a pretty long time. Let's plan, and it is the right age. With the experience, we have to start. So from Hyderabad, I have sold out entire my property, all my belongings, then come to Bhubaneswar. Then I've started POP. When I've started this POP, one thing it was in my mind, what I can do just now. Because I personally believe first is important is survive, then thrive. So I found with my expertise in sales and with expertise in my product lines, what I have already executed, more than I worked with around 200, 300 odd products, all from nutritional and FMCG products. So I've chosen one product like incense sticks. Maybe it seems very common, everybody prepare incense sticks. The first week, we got 1 lakh rupee sale. That was the bigger achievement which gave me the thrust. Now we can do much big. After we entered into incense industry, we have taken up a place. It was in complete rural place. Throughout around acres and acres of land is available, all farmers area, and where we found a lot of women entrepreneurs. Women workers are readily available. and that was not available in Bhubaneswar. So we have chosen that kind of place where we have started our operation. Then slowly we move out to, we found that a lot of vegetable also grown in the periphery. What we thought in Bhubaneswar market, I found the vegetable price, which is around 40 rupees. Here it is available at 10 rupees. So suddenly we got few transactions with retailers and with the street vendors also. We have supplied them. So this is how our journey started with POP. And later on, slowly moving forward, as I worked with nutrition industry for a pretty long time, I found while talking to the lot of farmers in between, I found there are a lot of farmers who are growing sweet potatoes in and around Orissa. Then in the in-depth study, I found it sweet potato is which is highly available in our state, and it is the #1 state which is producing sweet potatoes. Suddenly, it is not in the marketplace. It is more or less going to the temples where regular potato is totally banned. That's all sweet potato and tuber crops. More or less, it goes to the temple for the purpose of for Jagannath also. Jagannath Dham you go, you find not potato in the basket. You'll find all sweet potatoes. Like entire Orissa, you go one of the holistic places, you'll find sweet potato only, like curry and all. You'll not find anywhere potato, regular potato. Then after learning of this demands for the particular products, then I've started doing research about this particular products. I have spoken to various nutrition experts. Then I have spoken to various experts who are sitting at Delhi also, and one company from US. They are basically mobilizing sweet potato as a food for baby food. 4 months onwards, any baby can consume sweet potato. In regular habit, if you look at people as on date also, they prefer to go for sweet potato that starts with kids with the sweet potato, boiled sweet potato. But it is in powder form, which encouraged me to focus on the subject. And then once again, government, I found with the nodal agency working in behind the potato, sweet potato and the tuber crops. I found CTCRI is the nodal agency. So we got associated with CTCRI in early 2019. Then we have started, they have all incubation facilities and all. They have all machineries. We have started producing sweet potato powders and this chips, cassava chips. They're all products has been, and even papad also. So we have started producing all these products and we have slowly marketed to our existing distributor, which has been created through incense sticks. So currently we have around 21 distributors who are working across Orissa and at a very good skills. I'll tell you, my consignment for the incense is also goes around 70,000 minimum order. Below that, I never take orders. And for this particular range, around 20,000 or below that, I never take orders. I have a simple fundamentals. If you want to become a distributor, let us have a volume size. So where we can operate and it will have a win-win situation for both of us. Otherwise, we're going to lose a lot of money. We have transportation and other things. So this is how the progress has happened, and the biggest journey starts when I've been collaborated with Manage. Manage as an organization of repute with highest mentoring supports always help us in energizing and synergizing for the thing beyond. Today, being an incubator of Manage, we are confident in building the highest standards of state-of-art manufacturing process and facilities for tuber crops as well as for vegetables for better living. So with first ever journey and post selection of grant from RKVI by Manage, a lot of appreciation has been received. So I strongly found, and I have seen it personally, bankers now showing interest for the additional loans. Odisha startup policy has already evaluated. They are evaluated at 3 to 4 stages The first evaluation stage has been done by OUT, Orissa Agriculture University. Then it went to Sri Sri University. Maybe it is the nodal agency for across India. Then after Sri Sri University, I went to your Startup Odisha Secretariat. Then Startup Odisha Secretariat has approved. Now they have linked our company under the incentive programs. Maybe after this manufacturing facility will be ready, full and final, further additional 15 lakhs incentive and support fund will be given by State of Odisha. So this is what the bigger things has happened in terms of collaborations with Manage and RKBI. I got a bigger platform, like everybody said, a lot of startups, mentors and VCs and government bodies across pan-India level. We got a very good association with the people. I think here I can have a big hand for Dhabal also. Will be my first client. Maybe post this plant get established. The Agriculture Promotion and Investment Corporation of Orissa Limited, like EPICOR, which is the nodal agency for State of Odisha for supporting all kind of agriculture expansions. And for stage 2 expansions, they are already evaluated our products and the kind of that they are now planning for a 2 crores unit. I think we are not ready as on stage for a 2 crores investment, but still we will try our level best to avail the opportunity in a second stage after completing this first stage. So as a tagline was there, what is the gateway to success? As everybody want to listen, sir, I strongly believe there is no single formulation and which can define the success or failure. So for me, trying a lot of permutation and combination give a kickstart, and certainly it has happened. And the mantra of success for me is survive and thrive. I don't want to be in a blue moon. Let me survive. Let my team survive. Let my people around me survive. The farmers who are working with me first survive. Then from that onwards, we can think of how to thrive. And the survive and thrive, I think meticulous financial planning is very, very important at every stage. For me, there is no shortcut. I don't believe there is any shortcut to success. So year 2020, a crisis or a success? Everybody say year 2020, COVID struck. Today, I am also COVID. Initially, first COVID struck around March. Our third-party production has been completely stopped by the CTCRI. They have clearly told it is not allowed. Until that also it is not allowed. They stopped entire operations for the manufacturing. So our products manufacturing has been stopped from the COVID itself. But our strategy didn't stop us. Few important strategy move made us not only to survive, but thrive at a better speed. In our case, we proudly say the year of 2020 is a promising year. Got good growth in vegetable supplies because the market crisis was there, and anybody who can have a better supply chain in terms of vegetables, they have better turnover. I think that helps us a very big way. And during this period, I have very big clients. Though I was ideal for a quite long time, 3-4 months, we are all into isolations and all. So we are connected to various big players. Unfortunately, one big company who is having a turnover of around 50 crores as of now, we have signed an MOU for herbal incense supply. It's around 10 lakhs per month. First order, advance already received, work is under process. And in the meanwhile, an international client who is basically want to supply a US the vacuum cooked T-bow crop chips. He want all the chips without any flavor in 4 kg packaging, and initial order of 500 kg has been given, but I have given a time of around January and February, because that is the harvesting period, again, we have to supply the same, that much a bigger quantity. We can supply once we have our own establishment. We cannot, on the third party establishment, we cannot do that. And the most important factor is during this period, we got a liquidity of around 10 lakhs rupees. The lot of money which was in the credit, it was in the market. So during the period, due to the shortage of material, we got our fund backs, and we could able to mobilize our market very smoothly. And this helps us in area of expansions. With reference to farmers, I personally believe, are they farmers or the family? One thing I've found, the distress pricing is the major factor for the farmers. When we look their efforts on the family pricing, it may be more competitive. I do agree, reaching farmers and collecting where we need to improve and more competence. For me, it is a challenge, no doubt. Reaching farmer and collecting where we need to improve more competency. I accept it. As a company, we have to improve a lot of competency in this particular area where we are lagging. But I found distress price for sweet potato, for example, I can give you around 8 to 12 rupees. But if I look at our price and family, I say it is a family price is for around 14 to 18 rupees. So we never procure at 8 rupees. We never say farmers to give your stock at 8 rupees. So this is how we plan for all the vegetables also. We always believe, give a 1 rupee extra. What's wrong in that? So future plan and strategies. So future plans, as on current situation, looking at the current situation, what exactly we are missing. We need now a cold storage. Around 1200 square feet of cold storage facility is required. 1200 square feet, I think, to maintain minimum to my day-to-day activities. And the factory expansion to be happen in the next 21 and 22 with the support of Papicol. Because I am not waiting for any VC to come or to support, because I well prepared. If any loan to be required, we should take loan, and we have to proceed further. And already we have RKBI support, and Government of India already has supported a lot. The opening sales offices in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Noida in 2021, initiating interaction with the VCs at the first label after establishments, making paid up capital to rupees 1 crore from 16 lakhs. That is how I look at. So if I have a paid up capital of 1 crore, I can get it by diluting my shares or whatever it may be, or creating a parallel company, which we have already done. So actively improve, the last is actively improve the third party manufacturing before creating our own brand. So everybody running after creating their own brand. But there are so many companies in market. They want to only market your good products. See, if you are the right manufacturer, you can facilitate them with the products. I think nothing better than that. And today we are happy. At least we got 1 crore order for a particular supply only. If we can get additional 1 crore order for that particular linkage, we'll be more happy. So we want to focus on that particular manufacturing for third party label. And that is our primary goal for the coming years before establishing our own brand at a bigger way. So thank you very much. And I think this is from my side. Any question?
We will take the questions at the end of the session. Thank you, Mr. Durga Prasad, for giving.
So your voice is not audible.
Sagar, your voice is very low.
Mr. Durga Prasad, thank you for.
So voice is not audible. Okay.
Now I request Mr. Sangappa to share his experience and the startup that he is involved into. Mr. Sangappa.
My voice, sir? Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Myself, Sangappa Sankangood. I am a founder of Space PT Private Limited company, Chiruguppi. And my journey starts in 2019 with the manage. our our journey starts Archiver Raptor with managed CIA in the month January 2019. And Archiver Raptor managed CIA trained us, given the mentorship to us, given guided us, improving our product. To that also it helps, and for expansion of our business also it helps. And single most important factor for the startup to succeed is our main aim is to find the problems, identify the solutions, and think the economical viability of the solutions, make the products like equipments or machineries, test those products in the field and improve them and sell those products to the market. And I faced the first problem when I start the company in my village. In village, once the river will come, our entire village will be in water, sir. I think the water will come across our village more than 2 kilometers away. It will come, sir. So that I decided I start my company in the Shirugupi plot, sir, in one plot. But there is no one village is there, no one person is there, no one home is there, sir. That's entire acacia plants are there, sir. There I started my company. But when I start, then I thinking if I come here, then other peoples will come here, other village peoples will come here. Then it will be like village, I think. But when I start my company, after 3 years also, nobody come to there. Everyone sitting in the village only. Once the river will come, all are coming to there, or somewhere they are going to some other villages, and again once river gone, they go to their same places. That problem will happen, sir. And in that time I faced the transportation problem. Mainly I faced the transportation problem, electricity problem, and labor problem, because labor also not interested to work there because that's away from the villages. And then in that time, then I started my company. Another one village is company in LRT village, sir. I registered my solar for agri engineering enterprise. I faced the mainly space problem, no, sir. So that I put my company name as Space PT Private Limited. And also here my passion is there, solar power agriculture engineering enterprises. Because what I want to do, my aim is all single window, sir. Any one farmer will come to our office, he will not return back, he will take something from us. Like that I decided. And my aim is to innovate the new machineries and economically viable machineries. Those machineries sell to the farmers. So that I invented the solar operated hydroponic machine, solar operated push type high clearance solar sprayer, solar operated portable cold storage, and solar operated weeder, so many machineries. In that now we are manufacturing the solar operated hydroponic machine and we are selling. And with that also we are manufacturing the solar operated push type high clearance solar sprayer. Those also we are start to sell. Now products are ready to make, sir. And in the problems faced in the COVID situation, in COVID situations, actually in the last year 2019 I start another village in LRT, sir, but we are living in Shirugupi. But when we start here that time COVID will attack us. Last I think 3 to 6 months early. That time all government, entire city will be blocked by the government, and village people blocked their roads digging by the JCB, sir. They told don't come one village to another village, like that. Our village people locked our village, and other nearby village people they locked their village. I am unable to come to my office also, sir, in LRT village. From my village to LRT village is about 15 to 20 kilometers away, but I am unable to come to my office. And also some COVID cases will come to near to our village, and then once COVID, that time also all the companies will be blocked, sir. Like Jindal company, they are not start the production. Mainly we are the manufacturer, we are the innovator, na? We are mainly concentrated the raw materials, sir. But the time raw materials will not, we are not unable to get. Now also from the Jindal to purchase the aluminum pipes, I am trying from the 4 months, but just last 2 days before I got the material, sir, raw material. And I faced the financial problem also, and we faced the raw material problem also. And market size for the solar based product is, we have the big market to sell our products, sir. And I have the patent also, solar operated push type high clearance solar sprayer. That machine patent also I have, sir. Nowadays farmers are facing so much about sprayer problems, sir, because they will spray the, if pest attack, pesticides they will spray. We need the pesticide sprayer so that this machine is very helpful to them. If they use that naphtha sprayer, so much backpain to them, this is helpful to them, sir. And also the solar sprayer is like that. According to our crop row requirement, we can increase or decrease the yield width of the machine, sir. And we can, according to the crop height, we can increase or decrease the height of the machine also, sir. And we can adjust the spray angle also, sir. Like that, if they have the farmer sugarcane crop, he want to spray the sugarcane pesticides. He can spray only pesticides to the sugar. He will not spray the any single pesticides to the that weeds. Like that, we are manufacturing our machines, and continuously we are innovating. And also solar operated hydroponic machines, there also three models are there. One is 20 kg production, 50 kg production, and 30 kg production, like that. And push up high clearance solar sprayer also we are making three models. One is small models, big models, more better than big. And also we are trying to adopt this push up high clearance solar sprayer in the paddy field also, so like that. And now we are in the stage of we are in, due to the raw material availability, sir, we are slowly runs are up to now. Now I think we are getting all the raw materials, sir, and now we are purchasing the raw material. We'll start the production, and also we'll sell our product through the India Mart and Amazon, and also by the district dealers. I am appointing the district dealers also, are connecting. And also district dealers. And thank you, sir. Anything more information, sir?
Thank you, Mr. Sangappa. Thank you for the insights and thank you for sharing what you are involved into. Now coming back to Mr. Taran Patel. Mr. Taran, I mean, it is common for all the startups because of COVID, almost all startups have got affected, and that too very. So, can you share what was your experience in terms of dealing with the COVID, and what were the turnaround strategies you used to come back to the normalcy?
Right. So basically, as Sangappa also faced, procurement delays we had to face tremendously, and now we have started our assembly of the units for sales. But we utilize this time during the COVID to reach out to institutions, and as webinars or video conferencing is the new normal, we could reach out to them, explain our products. So we've reached out to Afro-Asian Rural Development Organization, who have shortlisted our technology to be accelerated to the African countries. And for this, they have now, called me to Delhi, because there is one convention where the heads of states of 30 African countries would be coming, and I would be getting a stage to display and explain my products to them, for them to disseminate the technology in their countries, respective countries. Another thing is I have come in touch with a regulatory assistance project. So these people are basically consultants and work very closely with electrical or discoms, as they call it, for improving the efficiency of discoms, both private sector, government sector. There are private discoms as well, which was news to me as far as SEZs are concerned. But we are now looking at a pilot with the Haryana Discom, with association with Rocky Mountain Institute from California, who are consultants to the Haryana and Rajasthan Discoms at this point. So this is how we are looking at B2B sale, because our main idea is to scale these technologies rather than reach out to retail customers, because a product that we have, which is patented, which implies it is unique. So the first stage of the product selling becomes educating the user, which could be very pretty capital intensive, and the customer acquisition cost can be pretty high. So we are looking at reaching out to these institutions where the institute will work on our behalf to promote our technology. So that is how we are looking at scaling up our technology through these institutes. in India, as well as now we've got an opening for the African market as well. So the COVID part, yeah. So the COVID part we've utilized, in this way.
Yeah, great to know about it. We
Yeah.
need to continuously innovate on the processes that we are working on existingly, so that the advancements further will pave the way towards newer opportunities. It's a very
Right.
good way to take up this. Now coming back to Mr. Satyadev, uh, I would like to know that how do you manage your marketing strategies? Like you have a lot of products in your portfolio. So how do you channelize your products? How do you make the products reach to the consumer? What are the ways strategies that you use to do that? Mr. Satyadev. Mr. Satyadev, can you hear us? Okay, the same question is for Mr. Dhaval. Mr. Dhaval, you have a lot of SKUs with you. So how do you channelize your products into the market? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes, you're audible. You're audible. Yes.
So my question is to Mr. Dhaval. Can you, Dhaval, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, so my question was, you have many products in your portfolio. How do you manage the marketing part of it? How do you ensure that the product is reaching to the consumer in a safe way?
Question for for everyone who are in this space. See, marketing is the key. First, your consumers. How easily can you spread that word? How much revenue or how much, at what expense you are going to convert that customer? So first you need to have some some workout for that. So in our case it was reaching to the customers was very expensive. Because in Nagpur you don't have you don't have that good channels in order to get to each and every customer. And since since the area is large and the population is less, the population density is also an issue. So in order to solve that problem, we need to collaborate with this company called as Elastic. So what is this company doing? They are based in cities, but they cover the entire they cover the entire region with their centralized warehouses. So so this was like B2B2C B2B2C model. So that's how we are able to scale our products to the to the market. Because if we do it on our own, if we make our own distribution channel, if we make our own retail channel, it would give you a hard time in order to scale, and with minimal resources you can't do that. So there is also an alternative. What we are trying is direct to consumer model. So in that, online we have listed our products with certain domain in certain domains, where you get a direct order from the consumers. There you need to spend on like digital marketing. You can do SEO, you can do. So we have done a part of digital marketing in that, so that we get a regular order from there as well. So everything boils down to what is your customer acquisition cost. If your customer acquisition cost is high, you can't go for a distribution model, because it would be it would come at a very high expense ratio. So you need to collaborate in some part where your commodities will also, I mean, you will keep your profits, and all the person involved in the supply chain will be in the benefit. Am I so was my answer satisfactory to everyone?
Yes, it was precisely the same.
Hello?
What we were looking for. Thank you, Dhaval. It was the right answer. Like
I've also shared the presentation in the chat.
If you would like, you can share it on the screen.
So, Dr. Sagar, your voice is very low.
Mr. Dhaval, if you wish, you can share your presentation.
Okay.
Sir, we can do it on our side, sir. I think it's mobile.
Sir.
I think you're using mobile, so we can share it on our screen. You can start explaining.
Yeah.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah, I'm actually using the phone to do that. Can everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just a second, the presentation is getting downloaded.
Sir, yes. No.
Hello.
Yeah, keep it on a horizontal mode. Slideshow mode.
This is the brand name by which we operate. That is Farm. And the idea behind the logo and the idea behind the company is we should start from the roots, from where the product comes. So be it the commodity, be it the FMCG product, you have to start from where it comes. So I just I'm very hello. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Just keep it on the horizontal mode. We are able to see it.
So our mission and vision is 10,000 farmers on board in 5 years, and how we are going to touch their lives is by what they have is, see, you can we everybody has a good idea what is the demography of a country, what are the soils we have in different parts of the country, what is the type of rain which is a big problem, because in the kharif and in the rabi crops you are really uncertain that at the time when you are about to pluck your produce, when the unwanted rain comes, what are the damages. Everybody is aware about what is the supply demand gap, and how holders try to keep their produce and make a commodity soar as high before Diwali, and then once
once it is available everywhere in the market, then drop down the prices to more than 20-30%. Then the farmer is always in a jiffy that what should I do? Whether should I store it? Whether should I sell it? And these are all the challenges. We are all aware about the open market. So solution, I mean, the solution is, for a company, for a small company like us, we can directly tie up with farmer producer companies who are involved in some specific, they have a system in a way they operate. So if a company is involved in organic produce, if a company is involved in residue free products, go tie up with them. And how you can tie up with them? They have their commodity. You just need to give the terms of processing. So if see, right now Vidarbha is a belt for pulses. So we also focus on pulses. What are the problems in pulses? That when the pulses come out, they have to directly send it to dal mills. So in order for splitting it, dehulling it, cleaning it, sorting it. So there are number of processors available in the particular region only. You just only have to be a proper a channel where they can process their produce. So once that commodity is processed properly, you just have to make a tie-up with this farmer producer company that our minimum order size would be this, and we would always give you this kind of price according to the quality, and they'll be more than happy to sell that product to you. So in the similar way, we are trying to reinforce this backward and forward link and resource management. So how are we doing it? So we have our engineering team in place. So if we need for example, right now we deal in 3 commodities. One is hibiscus sabdarifa, that is called as gongura in Andhra, or ambadi in Maharashtra. So this is a crop known for its red calyx. And there is also an oil seed which is a byproduct of it, which is never used in a large scale. This market gap that the price of this commodity is anytime 300 rupees plus per kg in the open market. So if we are able to help the farmer to because removing the cal annually is a very high cost job. So that's why a farmer don't get a very good amount of margin in that particular commodity. So what technology we have provided to is a machine in Nigeria. We have replicated that same machine in India. We are making that machine so that all these things can be done. All this can be done automatically. So the per kg price for that particular commodity for a farmer comes down. So the 100 rupees, I mean his cost, and he was just getting 100 rupees per kg. Now bringing it cost to 110, 120, he'll get more 80 rupees on that. So this small technology changes, small process changes, giving them to get a return they have. So area of focus is only 3 commodities. One is the pulse, specific millets, and third is hibiscus sabdarifa. So exactly we get from this right calyx, we get the seeds, we get the finger millet in the powder form, we get the split beans. So what is the source is the way how we operate. Whatever direct commodities we get processed from the channels what we have, we sell it in the B2B segment, where our India Mart profile, we are a 5-star supplier. We directly supply to the companies where need of these pulses and commodities. Have this headache of getting every product in this particular chain. So this B2B opens an arm for you. For the major players, I mean, they get good quality at a reasonable price because you are getting directly from the farmers. So this is the one arm. The second arm is the finished goods. So whatever the commodities we also value add. Since we are involved with NI, since we are involved with there is an institute in Nagpur where Dr. Karet Bhajne is a food technologist, and he's been involved with us since last 3 years. So with them, Jayashree Pendalkar from SIMS. So all these good people, we have formulated few products in the nutrition segment as well, and created around 28 to 40 SKUs out of it, including the commodities. So So I have already added the link in this presentation. You can see the entire portfolio there. A few of the products are labeled in the slide, like cookies, high protein flour, different tisanes, value-added products. This can be sold directly on Amazon. This can be sold directly to the consumer. You just have to make right people as your partners in order to create all these products. So it is not going to happen in a day or two. You have to consistently work on this specific commodities so that you get as many good products out of it, which really has a market need. I should not, give any better example than COVID, because FMCG has seen the largest jump in last decade because of COVID. FMCG market, people have understood that every sector can go fail, but but not FMCG. So there's a no-brainer that this segment is a very lucrative segment. The competition landscape, you can observe the market when you visit profiles of Urban Platter, let's say Nutty Yogi. These are all work on a similar concept. They have their completely direct to consumer model, where they have created as many SKUs as they can with their money power, with their access to the market, and are creating a parallel FMCG brand online. So you can get inspirations from this brand and figure out what specific commodities work in the market, where you can have your own distribution, where you can have tie-up with other companies. What can be your B2B calling, where you can tie up with particular commodities for white labeling. So this all calculation is cleared when is here when you are in the market, in the ground, watching the market very close. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, so these are the few milestones what we have achieved in last 2 years, and this is any question I can address.
We will keep the session open for the questions in the last 15 minutes. Thank you, Dhaval, for sharing and showing the pictures and the presentation further. A quick question for Sangappa. Sangappa, can you tell like what type of innovations that you have come up with? Like most of the innovations are on solar-based systems. So how do you see the market growing for that? Sangappa. Mr. Sangappa. Mr. Sangappa, can you hear
Hello?
us?
Yeah, sir. Please tell me, sir.
Sangappa, as you are working on most of these products which are innovative, they are connected with the solar systems. So how do you see the market growing for it? Do you see a demand coming for it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It has a demand, sir. Because nowadays farmers are facing the weeding problem, spraying problem. Everything is without sprayer. We cannot do anything, sir. Nowadays, so much labor problem is also there, sir, in the farmer. So that everyone farmers will take, sir, these machineries, sir. And now the farmers, now we are manufacturing. Early, my office is in village, na, sir. That is away from the farmer's field and farmer's home. I will manufacture the machineries. I will take those machineries to the Krishi Mela, sir. Early one like that it is happening, sir. Now I started the another one branch in Yellati village, na, sir. That is near to the Banati city, and this is in main road, sir. Whatever farmers are coming and seeing the product, man, everyone wants given their name also, sir. Here also, sir. And now they are interested to purchase the machinery, sir. And now my aim is to distribute these machineries to the other districts, sir. This is a for me challenging job, sir, because now it is a COVID cases and now the people or laborers are not ready to go some other villages also. But now we are making some teams, sir, to go another villages to sell the product. And now I am planning to make the manual also, sir. Like that manual, we will maximum we will sell through the online, sir. Whatever through the Facebook and WhatsApp and India Mart, like that, we will do the advertisement, sir. Once the product will ready, and once the order will come, and we will sell those products through the online, sir. If somebody tells you can come here and you can install the machineries, or we can show the demo like that, we'll give the demo also, sir. We'll give the training also. And I am making some one place for seeing, sir. There we will keep all the machineries. Anybody come and see, then they will take the machineries, sir. We will do, sir.
Okay, thank you, Sangappa. Next question is from Mr. Durga Prasad. Can you hear us, Mr. Durga Prasad?
Yes, sir.
See, you have done a lot of work in Odisha, Bhubaneswar. Can you please tell us, like, what impact has it done on the lives of farmers which are associated with you?
Yeah, farmers, coming now to farmers, sir. When I was just associated with CTCRI, we have a lot of impact programs which has been conducted by CTCRI across all the districts. All farmers who are into this particular tuber crop farmings and all, they used to come together where we used to have the database hearings and all. And recently I'll give you the impact, like anybody who is having a produce, they immediately call us in our number. They inform, sir, our produce will be ready in next 15 days or 1 month. So what is your requirement? So, and what could be the best possible pricing can be offered? That can be negotiated over telephone itself. So, and after traveling few areas, we found a few varieties, like in sweet potato in particular, like Kanchan. So we insist farmers to go for this Kanchan variety farming. Even we have taken the crop, we have also done the farming on our own label. So this year also we have started. So impact, if I'll say, now farmers are slowly getting connected with us with the impression like we are taking products from them. There is crops we are taking. Even a nodal agency like CTCRA also being closely associated with us, who is initiating all the facilities. They are also extending the support. So that is how the confidence we are slowly building up with the farmers. And with reference to the Jajpur in particular, vegetable supplies and all, is a very big area, which is most of our vegetable being grown in and around. So as I already said, pricing what we have received in that particular from farmer directly, supply we can have edge over in comparison to the other suppliers. So we can extend some amount of better pricing. What exactly we are doing, like in sweet potato, as I already said, 8 to 12 rupees is the bidding price what is happening, but we need to be at 14 rupees start from farms itself. Vegetables also, like same age over of other farmers, other procurement agencies. Like
And that's a good intervention. That's a good support which farmers are getting on field.
1-2 rupees, I think we are always age over. Like one of my friend also, who is having a trust. He is associated with your Kisan Sabha, is one of the nodal agencies operating for farmers. They have around 21,000 farmers on board nationally, but 14,000 plus farmers on board locally. So all the FPOs and farmers who are getting registered, even I am a registered member there also. Even Mr. Patel, I feel like he's also registered. Mr. Tarang Patel. So we are, as an entrepreneur, we have already registered there. And Kisan Sabha is a forum where around 14,000 to 15,000 already farmers already get registered from Odisha. So there also we have certain database which is coming for the procurements and all. So that is how we are slowly getting connected. But only COVID crisis, all things has been delayed regarding the manufacturing thing. So our procurement this particular crops has been not available as of now for our own processing and all. But selling it is okay. But manufacturing we could not able to do because ETCI lab is closed. So now we have to, once we have our establishments, I think everything will be smooth.
Okay, thank you. Is Mr. Satyadev here? Mr. Satyadev? Satyadev, can you hear me?
Yes, కొంచెం ఆప్ చేయండి అమ్మా.
Yeah, so Mr. Satyadev, you are working with
Yes.
many farmers. You have come up with many products, right? Also, you have mentioned that you are giving the profit 50% to the farmers. So,
Correct.
how do you see, how do you want to go further? Like, what will be your further avenues? What is your next milestones to take it further? What is it that you are looking for?
No, we have set ourselves the 2025 vision, where we will be reaching out to the 1 lakh active farmers. That means we will be procuring from 1 lakh farmers. And we will be covering about 100 farmer producer organizations.
That's huge. That's huge. That's good.
Yes.
Okay, okay. One question for Mr. Tarang Patel. Mr. Tarang, you have a technology developed. So how do you see the interventions of technology on the farmers? Are they readily accepting it? Is there any hindrance, or are you looking for some other channels which are not directly with the farmers, but to certain farmer groups or certain institutional customers? So how do you see towards the technological interventions happening here?
Yes. So now, as we have pressure on growing more because of the population and agriculture land going down, technology will play a more vital role, as you will have to go to a microscopic plant level, health of the crop, online, surveillance of that, real-time information regarding the crop health. So I see this technology playing a big role going forward. Change of mindset is required. Yes, we are doing that, because today the farmers, if you look at the competition that or the existing products that are available in the market, they require some kind of a human intervention, right from manually operating the pump to GSM based controllers, where you get the convenience of operating the pump from wherever you are, but still you need to take some action whenever the power is available or to operate the pump. Whereas we are one step ahead, where we have eliminated human intervention and given the controller intelligence to operate and respond to disruptions which are temporary in nature, mainly power and water and so on and so forth. So what is happening here is this is opening up a new avenues for us and for the farmers. So when we talk to the farmer, we also have a technology roadmap where we are bringing in IoT for operating the pump. So the manual input of time then will be extended to more scientific inputs like weather, the type of irrigation, the crop, the soil, and some other more parameters as required can be brought into algorithm, can be calculated and ported directly to the controller from a remote location by experts. So once the controller receives these parameters, it is intelligent enough to execute that. So when we talk about when we go to the farmer, and they obviously invariably habitually start comparing our technology with the existing technology, wherein our major point is that for pitching is that you need to, when you shift to our technology, it's not that we are going to sell this device to you and move out of the picture. Whereas because of IoT, we will be coming in with a subscription model. Of course, this has to be packaged nicely when we are marketing and talking to the farmer. But the essence that we are trying to communicate to the farmer is, even after we sell this product to you, we are going to be there for you, and we will be engaging with you on an ongoing basis, wherein through help of this technology and information analyzed information, we would help you grow the crop yield wise increase the yield and the quality of the crop as well. So we are talking about a mindset shift and ongoing engagement with the farmer, and increasing the income for the farmer through increased yield, increased quality of the crop. And yes, there are other aspects like power savings and water savings and GHG mitigation, wherein a person staying away from the farm, which is 5-10 kilometers, has to keep coming and going. Fuel consumption and all these factors also can be nullified. So that is how we are addressing.
Would you like to share, how does your product look like?
Yes, I would quickly like to do that. So I'll just share one small presentation. So is my screen visible?
It's coming up.
Okay,
Yes.
so basically we are incubated and managed and under Agri-Startups program. We have a technology which, irrespective of power timing, can ensure precision water supply to the crop, which is of course without human intervention, and boost crop output through engagement with digital agriculture. The problems that farmers normally face is at a micro level. They faced erratic quality power, dry run conditions. The operations are manual, high cost of maintenance, long farm to house distances, and cost of availability of labor, which I think Sangappa is also experiencing through his venture. When we extend this to the macro level at pan India, then Indian agriculture is using 200 billion of units of power, which is 18%. There is a lot of scope to reduce this consumption. India uses 1.6 to 2 times the required water for irrigation. There is an immediate need to address the depleted water. There is no data capture. Everything is gut based and judgment based. Since there is no data capture, and there is manual efforts leading to errors. So what we have done is we have addressed all these problems which are micro and macro level with a simple solution, which is a Jalapraya Autotech pump controller. It is an intelligent operator which responds to water and power disruption without human intervention, with an ability to restart for or shut down on attainment of the required time, programmed time. So that's the solution. We have social impacts in terms of reducing GHG mitigation, savings in water, savings in power. We are in line with SDGs 2, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, and also aligned with Government of India's efforts to efficiently use groundwater for irrigation. This is a value proposition. This is more technical in nature. I've already explained this. It's basically water, yes, no, power, yes, no. And if power, the further operating voltage, current, and phases. So this is our technology roadmap going forward. We are incorporating IoT, wherein a subscription model can be brought in for the farmers, which will be directly related with the increased version 3 will talk about sensors in the farm, and will utilize the same IoT channel to bring data from that latitude, longitude to our cloud, and it could be disseminated to any third party or any government agencies who, because it will be data from the site. Market is huge enough. There are 29 million pumps already installed. So we have 3 billion US dollar market opportunity, and it's up to us how we can address and how much we can capture. We are planning on that. Just to put this into a perspective, I've already explained that all the existing technologies require some kind of human intervention. We are completely automated, supported by an IP patent which has been granted, eliminating human intervention and bringing in precision in water supply and power consumption as well. So just a small customer story. Mr. Kurtarkar, who owns a farmland in the Konkan region of Maharashtra, is working in the postal department in Mumbai. And for the last 3 years, the irrigation of his farm is being reliably taken care of by the pump controller in the absence of any manpower on his farm. So he's very happy about that. And then we also have this influx problem. Now, Mr. Opase is 65-year-old senior citizen, and his children are away doing job in the city urban areas. And the erratic and untimely power supply of electricity was a concern, as he had to do the running around. The onus was on him. So now the controller now has taken over the switching of the pump as per his convenience. So these are two good success stories that we always share with our prospects. And these people can be reached anytime. This has been our journey. We've identified the problem, we've generated the idea, we've done extensive field trials and improvisations post the prototype, which is basically a lab model. The patent grant came in 2019 after applying in 2010, and now we are ready for sales thanks to RKVY and Manage. So conclusion, it's a single technology, affordable technology solution which addresses the current problems faced in the by the farmers in farm irrigation. We handhold the farmer into the future through IoT-based modular offering of digital technology. In the process, we remain relevant in the future, and we also address the larger issue of conserving soil, water, and power. So this is our team. A good team of techno-commercial with a technical mentor on board, advisor on board for the technology development. So thank you. This is a short about our journey so far and our roadmap in the future.
Thank you, Mr. Tarang. You shared a brief details of the product and the key features, attributes of it, the benefits that you will be able to deliver through the products to the community. Thank you again. A common question for all 5 startups. What is your message for the aspiring startups? Can you give a message, one-liner message for all of them? Let's start from.
So I'll start.
Yeah.
So well, basically, perfection is good to achieve, but what you should look at is taking that next step, which will keep you in the game, rather than taking a bigger step and falling off. Your chances of taking that step and staying on track is much better when you're taking it. Not looking at perfection, but focusing on being in the game. So that's important.
Your message, Mr. Dhaval?
Yeah, I can't agree more. Stay in the game, be persistent with your efforts. You will get what do you say? You will get a window to enter. See, this is a very high competition in every field, in every segment. If you feel that your idea is innovative, there would be 10 people doing the same thing. So stay on the ground, be very aware of what you're doing, because see, it's you don't get many chances to success, because once your idea fails, amount of capital, amount of time wasted is huge. You can't do the same mistake again. So be very aware of what you're doing, and there are many institutions like Manage which can help you.
Okay, right. Mr. Sangappa?
Yes, sir. Mine is, sir, innovative innovation. When we are doing research, we will identify the problem. Like that problem, we are ready to solve the problem. How we can solve? We will make some small equipments or machinery like that. When we are developing the machinery, some problems will commonly coming, and that problems we have the solutions also. But that some instruments or some equipments or any small, even though some nuts also, sometimes we will not get those things. But we will try continuously to find that I will find that we'll make some modification to that. We will sell like that. My strategy is work hard, pray God, God will guard you, like that. We will do continue working now, then finally we will be successful 100%. Example is I am, sir, and my machinery.
Thank you. Mr. Satyadev?
Yeah, understanding the pain points of the customers is very, very critical, and we need to spend enough time on that thing. But how we are going to reach and capture the market, so there can be different stages depending on your current resources and technology and other aspects. But unless until you are clear about what you are trying to address or solve, is If clarity is not there, so that's what we clearly understood that thing, and we are working on that. Thank you.
Yeah. Mr. Durga Prasad?
So we all are startups in the same boat, right? And the best thing about we have a platform to share our experience, and we the one thing my experience, it is not a suggestion, my experience is, if you have any doubt in your products regarding quality, never send it to the market. If you are not competent to make it 100%, never ever think I'll manage this time. So that manage cost you a lot. It has happened. So it is from my experience I'm sharing you. I also done the same thing, but I lost around 3-4 lakhs worth of business in a particular area. So never ever compromise with the quality. Stick to the quality. Today sale doesn't happen. No need to worry about. Tomorrow it will happen. And the most important factor, being a part of Manage, being a part of RKBI, we have so many people around you. Just try to find out who is the best, who can help, who can come together, who can collaborate. I think our
Message. Yeah. Saying something,
Right.
Mr.
Yeah, I wanted to have one final example. If you look at the game of boxing, then there, if you take a punch and you fall down, you're not given out, but you're given out if you fail to stand up again. So keep that in mind. Always rise.
Inspiring one. Yes. So thanks all the startups for sharing the details. Now we will keep the forum open for the questions. So I request the participants to raise the hand and ask your question to the forum. Your questions.
Sir, no, sir.
Yes.
Sir, no, sir.
Yes, you can ask your question.
సార్ వాల్వ్స్ ఏమైనా రెగ్యులేట్ అవుతాయా ఆ సిస్టమ్ ద్వారా అని అడిగినాను సార్. హలో
Sir, I couldn't get
Yes, sir.
sir.
We will communicate 1 minute, sir. Sir, what he is asking, will the valve regulate by using these systems?
Yes,
Valve.
yes.
The question is for Mr. Tarang, right?
Yes.
So basically, that is a part of our version 3, where we'll be able to put in a valve. And see, the thing is, that when we add more features, the cost of the product also goes up, and our target market comes down. The size of target market comes down. So we are currently addressing one small issue with an affordable solution, and then spacing out the capex for the farmer, so that after each crop he can add on the modules or the features in a modular way to address his bigger problems of valve operation, probably is what you're saying. So that is a part of our solution, but it will come at a later stage in a modular way. I hope this addresses.
Okay. One question I could figure out from the chat box was, it could be answered by those who are into the food products, food processing. Organic certification, how much time does it take to convert the land into organic, and what type of certifications are required for the same? Mr. Satyadev or Mr. Dhaval or Mr. Durga Prasad can answer.
In general, for the commercial or the regular land to get into the organic certified, it takes minimum of 3 years. The conversion period is 3 years.
And what type of certifications are looked for?
Yeah, in India now there are for the farmers there are the 3 options. One option is this PGS certification. PGS certification, participatory guarantee system. themselves will come forward and so get the certification with the help of local resource organization by the government. Then it will be treated as the organic certified, but it is a self-certification. The second thing is related to third-party certification. In third-party certification, there are so many type of certifications. One is the NPO, two predominant. In addition to that, there are other organic certification, but these are the only two major certification. One is NPOP, basically standards for National Program Organic, the organic production. This is so for the India certification, India Organic, and NOP is basically USDA certification. This when we want to send produce to the United States, be asking for this NOP certification. All these are minimum 3 years for the conversion process.
Okay.
Any
more
other
questions
clarification
further?
needed?
Yes, I had one question regarding the organic. As you said, that it needs a 3 year certification. Is it also after
It's not
3
3 years
years?
certification. It's conversion period is 3 years.
Okay, the normal land to convert into the organic, it would need 3 years, right?
Yes, yes, correct.
And is
When
it
you apply,
also that
you also in the first year also you will get, but that will be called as the conversion period. Though they will say that first year conversion, you'll get the certificate in the first year. But the certificate says that first year of conversion, second year of conversion, third year of conversion, organic certification. So if you want to export or give the transfer certificate to your client who wants the organic certified product, so you need to have the 3 years conversion, and then only we can give the organic certified produce. Otherwise, it will be treated as the in conversion produce.
okay? Okay, thank you very much for that. Yeah.
So one question is, if we are doing our agriculture not in a land, and we are proposing greenhouse like that, then what is the procedure for getting organic certification?
So as I told you, in India currently there is one third party certification agency is there, and so self-certification by the farmers themselves. 5 farmers come together and they can just apply for the under PGS. But certification is that if you are planning for the exports, other countries don't recognize the PGS. PGS is recognized within India only. So it is recognized as equivalent as the organic certified. But when it comes to the customers, the perception of the customers with regard to the PGS versus the NPOP program differs. Because NPOP is the third party certification, whereas the PGS is the self certification. When it comes to your location, some cases, if the third party agency, certification agency feel that it is in that particular area, the entire cultivation is happening without using any pesticides and all those things, and the test sample suggests that very less contamination of chemical pesticide, they may give in 2 years also, but that is very some specific cases they will. If you want the third party assessment, third party certification, either state government, in some locations, some states, they have the state government certification agencies there, like Telangana, it is there, different Uttarakhand, it is there. Different locations, the state government also providing the organic certification support to the farmers.
Okay.
Yeah. But otherwise, there are about some 18 third party. Out of that, there are about 4 international reputed certification agencies where the client sometimes asks for that internationally recognized certification agency. So you can call it as within the state, within the country, about 18 certification agencies, state recognized and state wise, there are some certification agency. The Pan India, the international accreditation and so standard wise, internationally recognized certification agency are there. So some of the international recognized are one is the EcoCert and IMO, SGA. So, these are some of the certification agencies who are generally preferred by the international buyers.
Okay. Sir, can you put these in a chat box?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Any more question?
Yeah, Satyadev, this is Durga Prasad.
Hello.
Hello, Satyadev.
Yeah, hi Durga Prasad, how are you?
Fine, fine. What are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing actually, your products are you dealing with all organic products? Is
Yes.
all are BG
No.
certified
So
or USDA certified?
all products are chemical free. We are also supporting and encouraging the natural farming. So who are doing the natural farming farmers also? They are not
I'm
interested.
talking about the
No,
certification.
I'm coming to that point. Please. So what we are doing is that we are also encouraging the natural farming farmers, and we have one brand for that thing. Natural chemical. We are dealing with about some out of
Can you please close your video actually? It's not audible. Not audible. Can you please close your video?
What I'm saying is we are dealing with about 120 products. Out of that, 80 products are organic certified products, 40 products are natural products.
Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Am I audible?
Yeah, understood. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
You can ask question, sir.
Hello, good morning, sir. Sir, I asked to Mr. Dharang, sir, you got the automotive mission through the subsidy, sir?
No, this is not subsidized as of now.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, do we have any more question further? If needed, you can put it in the chat box. If there is any issue while connecting, you can write it in the chat box. One question I could say is, can farmers get benefited because of the digital marketing? Anyone would like to answer?
A farmer group can be benefited from digital marketing. Individual farmer cannot be, cannot make a huge difference because, as you know, the land size of a average farmer is, close to 1 hectare, which is around 2.5 acres. So he can't do much. But yes, if there is a group of farmer, definitely they can have their own brand. It's not a tough nut to crack.
Okay. So we didn't see much of the questions coming further. So,
okay, any more questions, miss? Let them write in email also. They can give whatever links they got. Same email you can send any questions, anything. And I thank all the startups who taken their time and shared their experiences, and also all the participants and the team, Dr. Sagar and Kausik and other managed team members. And we will meet next Saturday on different topic, and what is the growth strategies like that we will see for next Saturday. Till then, thank you very much. And some of you want any questions, any experience you want to share also, you can write mail to us, and whatever mail we are sending link, same link you can send the mail to us. Or any other topics also, if you are interested, you can suggest for us and we can conduct in coming days. Thank you very much. And bye.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Good
any
morning.
certificate for issue for this webinar?
No. Certificate for?
For this webinar participants, sir?
No. No, we are running 11 webinars continuously. Anybody participating 10 webinars, we will give certificate. Otherwise, individually, we are not giving because large number of people are registering and many participating. We are not giving individual webinar-wise startups, webinar-wise certificates. Only 11, if you are at least 10 somebody attending, we will give the certificates. Thank you.
Certificate you are given automatically or apply for that, sir?
No. If 10 you apply and later on there is a feedback will be there, then there is assessment will be there, then only we'll give the certificate after 11 completes. If really somebody seriously needed, then they will ask. Otherwise, taking so many certificates and giving also, it is waste of everybody's time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, we can close it. Kausik, you can close it. We'll meet on next Saturday. Thank you very much. Thank you all the staff. Have a good day, and Sangapa, Tarang, and Zawal, and all, Satyadev, and all others. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Greetings to all the people.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Vasudev Rao. Thank you very much. You all.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.